Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Welcome to the 2022 to 2023 school year presidential and vice president debate. If you're about to watch this video, that means that you're tuning in to our student council debate. Student council is really important in general because it's where students take charge of their school. The debate is going to be about things that concerning you. So things that you care about, things that you want to hear. This is your last time to decide who is the best person to vote for. You're going to hear from each of the candidates. They have a couple of questions to answer for you. Based on their answer, choose the best person you think will do that job. The two positions you're hearing today are president and vice president. The candidates for president are Luis Evangelista Lopez and Gianni Gonzalez. The candidates for vice president are Jose Conil, Cior Bello Torres, and Clementina Maldonado. What will be your main goal while in office?
So one of my main goals will be like a little store, like a little kind of bodega in a corner of the cafeteria, which they will sell like chips, cookies, and also I want all the ideas of the people to be here.
My main goal is to fix students' attendance, to make sure that students are more involved.
My main goal is to try and make sure everybody is happy with the changes made while anyone that's there is.
If elected, what do you as a leader bring to this position that will help to promote growth in the students around you?
So I'm planning to give like rewards to the best student of each class and for each grade, like kind of like breastbone days, like a lunch pass, or like a homework pass.
What I, as a leader, would like to bring to Bronx Arts would definitely be for students to be more involved, and definitely I want my team members around me and all the students around me to feel safe and like just happy, just free.
So I want to do more activities because that means that whoever comes to those activities will spend time with other classmates, and when you spend more time with someone, you will it's hard to not like them anymore. So that would cause less drama. And yeah.
How will you involve all students in all grades in your upcoming plan?
So I'm planning for like the little store that I'm trying to meet with Mr. McCabe. Like it will be in all the lunch, and also I'm planning to do like kind of posters and announcement on like so.
I definitely want to do a lot of events and add more clubs for students to be more interacted and more excited to come to school.
So it's all about how you promote the event that's happening. You need to use your words. You need to make the poster or however you're promoting it look nice, so a lot of people will get interested.
Why should students choose you as vice president over the other two candidates?
You guys should choose me because I was in the school last year and I might have more experience with the problems that are happening since I've been here for a year longer than they have.
So I may not have been in Bronx Arts for a while. However, that doesn't make me just as less qualified as she is. I am still just as qualified, organized, and I'm an amazing leader.
Why they should vote for me? Because I'm a new student. Why don't y'all will give me an opportunity? And also, I've been in a lot of schools and I have plenty of ideas to bring to the school. And also, why not?
Hi, my name is Gianni Gonzalez.
And hi, my name is Luis Lopez.
What will be your main goal while in office?
My main goal while in office is to make a girls basketball team because I believe that girls deserve to have a girls team, and as a president, I will make sure that even when I leave the school that the girls basketball team, if it isn't made this year, I will still be coming to the school and making sure that there is a girls basketball team because there's a boys basketball team and there should be a girls basketball team.
My main goal while in office is I really want to get more students involved in school because I know I want to build students' self-esteem so so they could get more involved in school, like sports, like plays, like all this other stuff. I just want to get students involved so people could actually see how good of a school Bronx Arts is.
I believe that my opponent's plan is weaker because we cannot force kids to join a play if they don't want to. Maybe they don't like they're camera shy, and I believe that we should make the kids like more to the environment of the school to be creative and stuff. But I would not like, if I didn't like theater, I wouldn't like to be forced to be in the theater program or in the play. So I believe that that is not a good idea.
I think my opponent's ideas are kind of weak because I feel like it's not only girls basketball team that all of our school resources and energy should be focused on, because I think there's a lot of more problems than just a girls basketball team. Like, I'm all about girls' rights and like building up girl power, but I feel like there should be more than just girls basketball as a student president.
How will you improve student and staff relationships? How will you get more teachers and students involved with after-school activities?
One way that I would like us to get students and staff involved is I will have a student council box. So any suggestions will be suggested. It could be from a teacher, it could be from a coach, it could be from literally anybody that partakes into the Bronx Arts community, because we are all one as a family. Any suggestions, any ideas, I'm open-minded, no bias, nothing at all. Any opinions, you can put your idea, write it down, and put it in a box. And if anything, you can always email me so that we could also have a connection, because as much as it is like a leader, like I would like to have everybody's opinion. So I feel like that's how I would like to make after school programs. You guys could come to me and it will be up to consideration, and we'll obviously have to talk with staff.
I think I would like to improve student and staff relationship. I would like to improve it by, like, as a student president, like, I'm not only gonna be involved in like student council, I'm also gonna be involved with like teachers and all of this stuff and like taking care of events. I personally feel like as a student council, like there's some things that are miscommunicated to students from teachers, like, oh, this teacher said this teacher said that. And what I want to do is like show the students what it actually means. So like the teachers and students don't bump heads, and like it could be like a more productive and easier learning experience.
Why is your opponent's idea weaker than yours?
I believe that my opponent's plan is a little weaker because I feel as though in order for us, like for a student to have a type of bond with a teacher, they need to build like a personal relationship. So like first we need to get to know our teachers, like what they do outside of school, so that we can feel comfortable enough to talk about any be able to talk to that teacher like, hey, I missed this assignment, is it okay if you let me come in during lunch? But in order to have that type of connection, you need to know them personally and in a deeper way. You know what I'm saying?
I think my opponent's ideas are a little bit weaker because I feel like a box, like some people, I feel like a box with stuff is not really gonna work, because at the end of the day, if that plan were to happen, I feel like there would be a lot of ideas and a lot of stuff that aren't gonna be possible. Like I remember the other day, somebody asked me if I could change school lunch. And I feel like those ideas are not gonna be possible, and that some students are gonna get mad and stuff. And I feel like maybe the email is gonna work, but at the same time, no, because like there could be a bunch of emails coming in, which could like make disasters.
What are some events and activities for October and November that you envision for our school?
One event that I really want to have is a talent show, because I understand that for people to have a talent show, you need to have confidence, but like I feel as though sometimes some of the talents are hidden, because like music majors, some of them don't want to be a music major because they like art. So maybe their artistic skills can be shown in like a talent show. And also right now is Hispanic Heritage Month, so I would like a talent show for like any cultural person to like come up with like their cultural song playlist, or like a poetry about what it means to be from your country and from where you're from. And also I would like to start after school programs, but like what type, I'm not sure. My idea is a poetry club, but not many kids like poetry. So like I said before, if you guys have any ideas or any after school program that you guys may like to start, come to me about it, and I'll take into consideration?
Some events and activities that I want to do for October and November is I want to do a kind of homecoming thing, because there's something called prom that only 8th graders are allowed to do, and I don't think that's like a good thing. So I want to make a homecoming, so like it's kind of like prom, but like 6th, 7th, and 8th graders could be involved. And I also want to do like small events like after school, like a dance here, dress around there, like other activities like pep rally. Yeah.
And also, I know at the talent show, and I would really hope that some of our girls or boys will sign up for the cheerleading team for our band Blazers, because as you guys may know, the teams are starting to start up again, and I would really like to have a representatives at the game, so that it can encourage our Blazers to bring home a trophy and have that support from our family and our community at their games.
What are the current important issues at BAM, and how do you plan on addressing the student body about these issues?
Some of the current and important issues at BAM is there's a lot of school fights, and the bathrooms are a mess, and like some students are not respecting their teachers. And I want to start off like talking about like the fights. I feel like a good way to avoid fights is like building a relationship with the students, and like I feel like we should, like, there's a counselor that you could talk to if you really need it, to like if you're having a problem with a student. And I feel like students should have like a connection with their counselor, and like be like, oh, I'm gonna go talk to this counselor, and I don't have to be afraid if they tell my mom or this. So I feel like that's a good way to avoid fights. And I feel like we should just really clean after ourselves in the bathroom. Because the other day I was in the boys' bathroom, and there should be no reason why I go in, try to use the bathroom, and there's an Arizona bottle in the toilet, and that's just disgusting. And I think another thing is we should really like try to make like classes a very fun but educational learning environment. Like for example, Kahoots, Game Kids, like all of this other stuff. So like students are really like, oh, I want to go to this class, I want to go to that class, and it's gonna like really impact a student, and also like create a good school, like I recently mentioned.
Some of the issues that I've seen is the way we don't clean up after ourselves, as you may have said about the bathroom. That's one of the important stuff. Another thing is in the cafeteria. This morning we had breakfast, and kids just leave their breakfast on their tables. Like, if you're gonna take the breakfast, you could be responsible enough and take your stuff to the garbage. And another thing about student council is that you guys want so many things, but like if you guys don't hold us accountable, and if you guys don't clean up after yourself, the bathroom situations, the hallway situations, and in your locker, and the yelling going on while class are active, that has to stop in order for us to continue to make the school a better spot. And if you guys want more trips, we're not gonna take you guys outside if you can't clean up after yourself and causing all this chaos and commotions. And as student president, I will be sure to not be biased and not accountable. If there's a fight going on in the school in the 6th grade, the whole school gotta deal with it, and we're not gonna go on trips because we decided to have a fight in the school and other stuff. That's what we need to fix. And also in the classes with the teachers, I understand you guys are kind of still getting used to the new teachers and like the new teachers that's going on, but they're getting used to it too. And the 8th graders, we need to have responsibility and also accountability and maturity to understand that it's a working process to go and get involved with all of these new teachers and stuff and new stuff we're learning. But if we all decide to act up and act crazy, how is it gonna work as a school? We're not gonna learn, we're not gonna get what we need to get done. And with that, there's gonna be no prom, no trips, no bake sales, and no sales that you guys might want. Whew.
Why should you get the most votes over your opponent?
I believe I should get the most votes over my opponent is because I've been in this school for a very long time, to the point where I made tons of mistakes, like a bunch of mistakes, and I learned from all of the mistakes. And like I was like all these other kids that think that if they get in trouble and like get suspended or anything, they can't switch it up and actually become a good leader in the school. But that's not how it is. In order to become a leader, you have to fall, know that you fell, and get back up and brush yourself off, because that's what this world is. We are not perfect, and if we don't do mistakes, how are we going to learn from mistakes and make our mistakes better? I believe that I should be president and a leader of the school also is because I have a good connection with all of the students in the school. I will help you open your lockers. I help you, sometimes you don't know where your class is, I'll walk you there. Sometimes something's going on in the bathroom, so I make sure that you guys are okay and there's nothing going on. And I'm real cool. As a student president, I'm not like gonna be tough on you guys. I'm gonna be your friend, but also I have to remind you I have to be responsible and accountable and show integrity. If there's anything going on, you could always come to me. Like this morning, some kids, they don't look both ways when they cross the street. So I was like, you gotta look both ways, you gotta look both ways, and I'm a good lookout for you. And it's just like, I'm just that type of person.
I feel like I should get the most votes. First of all, before I even answer that question, Gianni's a person, and we're neutral. We're the same person. We got similar ideas, and I feel like I should get the most votes because, like she said, she was in the school for a long time, but also I was in the elementary school. I came in 4th grade, and I was really mean. Like I had problems that I faced, and I had things that I went through. I was really sad at one point. I got in trouble a lot in 6th and 7th grade, and I feel like some of those things that I went through, some of those students are going through now. And I feel like if you guys give me a chance, I could really show you guys how to get through it, how to do all of this. And I feel like I don't want you guys to look at me like as a new dean that's just a student. I want you guys to look at me as like a friend, like we have like a pact and stuff. I do not want you guys to think, oh, I'm just a student president, all of this. I want you guys to see me as a friend and stuff. And also, I think that I should get the most votes over my opponent because there's some things going on like in the last question, fights and all of this stuff going on in the school, not necessarily even in the school, outside of the school. There's some random people getting in fights with students on the school, and I just want to teach people how to have self-respect for themselves and other people in the school, and other people not even in the school, just outside of the school. So we have a good name on our school. First of all, we have a good name on yourself, so there's so you guys don't get suspended or anything, and you have a good future, and also you have confidence in yourself, to do the right thing.